I was supposed to come to an appointment last week and it was canceled because my whole car was frozen. And today, I mean, I'm starting to get hot just because I put more than one layer on.
Last week, Quebec was hit with an ice storm that devastated parts of the province and pummeled Montreal with power outages and damaged trees. And just a week after we saw temperatures hovering at 0 degrees and around 30 millimeters of freezing rain, on Thursday, the city will see summer temperatures of up to 24 degrees Celsius.
I've been longboarding a lot more, even though, we're just at the start of April, but it's still not something I'm just rejoicing about, because it does indicate that something is going on with our weather patterns.
I think, like everyone else, I find this rather worrying and a bit surprising, because if you're looking at maybe the last 5 years, I would say, for many people, it seems like spring has almost disappeared.
A clash of hot and cold air masses is behind the quick shift in temperatures.
It's not the first time that we see temperature like around 0 and a few days after around 20.
It's very normal that it's like that, Different weather every time. Sometimes it's like very cold, sometimes it's very warm.
CityNews 680 Chief Meteorologist Natasha Ramsahai says spring weather is always variable.
It is normal to have these wild swings in temperature, especially through spring and especially in Canada. But when we start talking about seeing prolonged spells of well above seasonal temperatures, then we start talking about blocking patterns in the atmosphere. And I've been forecasting for over 2 decades now, and I've noticed these blocking patterns seem to be happening a little bit more. Whether it's due to climate change, I think we can say that some of this is, for sure. Some of it is natural and cyclical in the environment.
Some stopping short of saying the ice storm is related to climate change, adding that freezing rain in April is not unusual.
We must be very cautious before saying that this is kind of a combined event.
But it's possible ice storms could happen more frequently, and despite the upcoming warm weather, there's still a risk of frost returning next week and maybe even some snow in Quebec's near future.
The idea that we have now stable summers or stable winters and stable autumn and spring needs to be maybe put aside. That's the reality of climate change.
In Montreal, Alyssia Rubertucci, City News.